day, YouTube. It's now recording, as always. Control for 724. Fluff team, Team Fluff, whatever you want to call it. Link, if you need to. You didn't fly. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to be giving you guys today a deck profile on my Chainburn deck, which pisses a lot of people off. And it's also a deck that I find to be very trolly. So, let's start with the monster lineup. I play 2 faders. Now, I play 2 faders because you need some defense, and if they want a warning that and lose more life points, then I'll burn you quicker. So yeah, 2 faders. I play 3 Swift Scarecrows because you just need the protection, and he's probably the best card to give you that. Don't come in here. You need to draw, so you gotta play the cars. I don't give a shit if it's a Veiler target, you need to draw. Cars help you draw. Plus, you can always set up your shit and then drop a car and all that. Yeah. You deplete your hand quick, and when you can't draw, you need the goddamn jar. The jar will help you. It helps me so much. I wish I could have you gold. I will find a gold version of you, but until now, your little freaky eyeball will do just nice. I play Medion, 1 Medion the Time Lord. I chose 1 over 2 because I don't know. I prefer drawing. I prefer only having 1 of these. Well, first of all, he actually does burn a little bit, and if your opponent has a big field, you're just like, well, rawr, get that shit off. Especially if they have like a freaking Barkin and a Cheery Beast, or fucking Jinzo if he does have that. This can just clear his ass out. And my final 2 monsters are 2 Lava Golems, just for those extra problem monsters. You just drop a Golem on their side of the field. They have a 3k beater, so what? You will burn them before they get able to use it. Or if they do use it, they'll just run right into your cylinder. And it's funny. So they'll just take 4,000 off this sucker alone. So, that is the monster lineup. Spell lineup. 2 Chain Strikes. Only 2 because you're only allowed to play 2. Trust me, if ask any Chainburn player. If this was at 3, they would run 3. This card is so good. Its effect is do your opponent damage equal to the number of the chain link number is. So basically what I'm saying is, let's say I activate a couple cards in succession and you activate this chain link 5. They will take a total of 2 grand just for that. The thing is though, the kicker is you can't activate this card if there's cards with the same name prior to this card's activation. So let's say you activate double MST and 2 other cards. You can't flip this because there's 2 MSTs. But what you can do is you can activate this, and before this card's activation, you can activate. You can activate 2 of these in the same chain, because before this copy of it, let's say this chain link 5 or 6, if your opponent does something first. Prior to this card's activation, there's not 2 Chain Strikes before this one. So ignore this one. In the previous 5 cards, there's no double. So you can double up at the end, which is always so cool. So yeah, good card. I got 3 one-day pieces where if you don't have what you need and you don't want to go off or set everything, just 1 day, draw a card, your opponent draws 1, and you take nothing. Really good card. Help this deck consistently a lot more. Final 2 spells are 2 dualities because you want to search your stuff quicker, and the only thing you actually special summon is a Lava Golem. So if you play duality, don't play the Golem this turn. Simple as that. Alright. So, I guess I'll just start with the drawing aspect of the traps. So we got triple accumulated, triple legacy, aggressive, triple greed, and triple reckless. Alright, so basically replace themselves cards except for accumulated, which can give you 2 if it's using chaining 4. And you can chain another one right after that, which is hilarious, because as I just explained before with the Chain Strike, it has the same rule where you can't activate it multiple cards in the same chain. But yeah, if you activate it and then activate it again right after, prior to this one's activating, there's no 2 accumulateds before. So yeah, So there you go. This can give you up to 2 per turn. This just replaces itself and gives itself part of the chain, which is always good. And 1 secret. Here are the extra legacies we can in the pile. Jargreeds just replace themselves cards. Why do you need to be explained? You just help the chain and you give me an extra card. Good card. And the triple reckless helps you draw 2. The whole skip your standby or your draw phase isn't that big of a deal because you draw a lot anyway. Alright, so for the burn aspects of the deck, we got thank you to the aim list for the triple magic cylinder. You attack with your monster, I'll flip the cylinder, you will take damage. Like I say with the lava golem. They're gonna be like, hey! Bitch gave me a 3k beater, I'm gonna make him pay for it. Ball butt. Ball butt. Ball butt. No you won't. And if I don't have a cylinder, I'm ready with a dimension wall. Which basically does the same thing, except this one says instead of your opponent's attack, they just take the battle damage, which is mostly the time you have nothing there. Maybe the jar, and sometimes your card if it's Valor, but card doesn't have that much attack, so yeah. We have 3 just desserts, which is really good because you burn them depending on how many monsters they have in the field. So if they have 5 monsters, prepare to be burned, mofo. And final 3 traps are 3 secret barrel. Opponent takes damage equal to the number of cards they control times 200. This is including the hand. So let's say they have 6 monsters. 3 monsters on the field, 4 in the back row, and 6 in hand. Prepare to be burned. A lot. So in total, I don't quite know how many traps that is. Just don't play Royal Decrees or Jinzos. I'm going to kill you. Whatever, I'm not going to tell you how many traps I play, even though I just counted. So, that was us in the Amazing Swim Team Trollface 724, part of Team Shenanigans Link thing, whatever you want to call this mofo. He does look like Link a little bit. Thank you for watching YouTube, and we'll see you next time.